Hi everybody, this is going to be round 2 of a Modern League with Jeskai Geist. The first round we managed to win in 2 games. It was versus Rug Midrange. This is the list that we're playing. If you want to see more in-depth deck tech, go find the first video and watch that. So let's go ahead and get a game up and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so this is round 1. I chose to keep this hand. Our opponent's on the play. One-Swept Heath kind of suggests a creature matchup. Looks could be Burn. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be Zoo. I think I'm fine to just go. Let's see, Steam Vents into Bolt, and then maybe Hollowed Fountain into Helix. And then maybe we can keep pace with the rate at which he's deploying creatures. Alternatively, I go Colonnade, and then untap, kill the Experiment one, and have Bolt up. The downside is if our opponent goes like Wild Nacatl into like Curd Ape, then this experiment gets to become a 3/3, and he can also regenerate it, which is annoying. So let's just go ahead and start casting our removal. It's also possible that we draw into a non-Colonnade. And one of the reasons I'm willing to take so much damage from our lands is because ultimately casting Helix means we're going to have only taken 1 damage to do all this. So if we draw like a land, an island or Sulphur Falls or something, we can actually then on turn 3 go snap kill something. Curd Ape. Yeah, so basically I guess he would have only technically gotten 1 evolve because he would have been the same size as the second Curd Ape. But it's very easy that this could have been a Nacatl. Okay, so I still think that we just want to go ahead and Helix here. Maybe an Eidolon. That's unfortunate. It's kind of a lot of damage. Spell Snare would have been great earlier. Alright, so we didn't draw an untapped land, so we just really had no choice here but to play a Serum Visions and try to remove something next turn. Okay, we didn't draw Bolt. I think we want to get rid of basically all of this. Now again, if we draw into Sulphur Falls, we do have a slight chance maybe with like Snap. Helix. Alright, so if he tries to go with Tarkus Command, obviously we're going to Spell Snare that. Alright, it's just worse. It's Rampager. Okay, so I think we're just totally dead. Yeah, alright, well, that was fast. Okay, there's just no point to even finish this game out. Okay, so Engineered Explosives, Batterskull, I think, definitely Anger of the Gods. Is it Staticaster is probably a no. Core Firewalker is a consideration. Wrath of God is a consideration, but a bit slow. Things I don't like, Electrolyze kills almost nothing. We're on the play, so these counters aren't as bad. Although I think if I think I'd cut a Logic Knot, and I think I'd cut a couple of Geist of Saint Traft. Okay, so would I cut a Geist for a Wrath of God? Yeah, I think so. I mean, even if we're like removal into, you know, Wrath, and even if Wrath only kills a couple of creatures, I think it's fine. Yeah, let's go with this. Snap keep, as they say. What I'm thinking, I'm just mulling things over in my head. I'm trying to figure out how this game is going to go, because obviously Flooded Strand's going to get us Steam Vents. And then we're going to be able to sit with Bolt and Snare up. And I want to get good value out of this Anger. And what I was thinking is, you know, if he goes like Burning Tree Emissary, do I Spell Snare that or let it resolve? Because it's obviously kind of bad. Oh, it's nice. We'll get to Spell Snare something. I think it's worth it to just slow down his explosivity. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know. That doesn't look like we're necessarily going to be casting the Sacred Foundry on 3. If he had a 1-drop, he would have played it. So I think I'm fine to just do this, because I think I'm just going to be Spell Snaring something. Since this, I'm happy for this to trade with basically any creature, because then it's just acting as a removal spell, and it's really nice if our counter magic gets to be removal. That's weird. He must have just drawn that. Now I just have the question, do I go ahead and Bolt here, or do I Anger? I think I just Bolt and hold up the Spell Snare. Like, hold up the Spell Snare next turn. Didn't expect mutagenic growth, but it seems totally fair. Okay, so that resolves. Path's a good draw, so we can just sit on a Path and a Spell Snare. So I like where this is going, because being able to put a Restoration Angel into play, we're definitely in a Path. And he gave us the land. Okay. So being able to put a Restoration Angel into play to act as a blocker will make him commit a little bit more to the board, and it's nice that Anger of the Gods does not kill our Restoration Angel. So we know we brought in a core Firewalker, so I will go ahead and just use this Flooded Strand and plan to get a Plains. Opponent still has 6 cards though to R4. Okay, Nikado. Into the dash guy. Alright. This could be a big attack. for that thing. Okay. 3 cards left. I'm just kind of thinking about, do I play around another mutagenic growth? Because if I block, let's see, if I block here, then we take 7, which is gross. If I block here, we trade these creatures, which I really don't want to do. I think I just block here, take 6, and hope he doesn't have a mutagenic growth. These Zoolists are getting better and better, man. That's for sure. Okay, so I think he F6, so I think maybe he doesn't. Path was also great. So we'll go ahead and play this. Cast an Anger. And then swing it with Resto because we're sitting on this path. I mean, I'd probably want to attack anyway. It's like a land destruction spell for 3. Token generation spell. Maybe this is the spell where he, yeah, it was where he sacrificed all of his land. This is, I've actually lost to this a couple of times now. It's unfortunate. And he gives him haste. We're going to lose this game, unfortunately. Let's see. I think we just have to path an elemental. So this puts us to 2. Well, that's pretty dead. I'm just going to fetch. It's not much different at this point. Yeah. All right, well. Lost pretty convincingly to Zoo. A matchup that I would assume that we have decent play against. We just kind of got stomped, even though it looked like our hand was pretty good. We cast an Anger, we cast removal spells, and none of it was enough. Those new that I've seen that particular, the guy with Dash. I've seen him in Goblin's List. I've seen him in a lot of stuff. He's really good. Those Zoo lists are quite good. It's just so many things you have to try to beat. This is why a lot of people just opt to run list decks like Affinity and like that, because rather than try to have a bunch of answers, like we want to electrolyze this for things like Affinity and Value and whatever, but it's bad against Zoo. So this is also that's a really good that matchup was a really good example of why I don't want Ancestral Visions right now. Spell Snare seemed fine. Yep. Okay, guys. Well, we're definitely gonna be able to 5-0 this league, unfortunately, but I hope you enjoyed the match, as quick and blistering as it was. That matchup might be another reason actually to go ahead and play Timely Reinforcements over something like Core Firewalker. They don't run Skullcrack effects. I think you put a bunch of blockers out, you gain a bunch of life quickly instead of incrementally. So maybe that's what I will try for my next go around. I'll go ahead and make that decision now. Just again, I don't like it as much against the traditional burn list because of Skullcracks, but if you know they've tapped out to do things and they only have 1 mana up, then it's obviously pretty safe. So But obviously, I think the good burn opponents will not will be pretty good at leaving 2 mana up. Okay, guys, I will see you tomorrow for round 3 of the league. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, all of that stuff. If you want to talk to me more directly, ask me questions. Facebook is a great way to do that. Go to greatnate.com. There's a little button. You can click Facebook. Yeah, draw well, smash face, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.